This is Out of the Park Podcast. You have seen the rebrand already. We have got a new editor working with us. As you could tell from last episode, it's edited. And the one with Steven is finally out after about a year. So I'm just super excited about that. Super excited about the future and everything. So
that one with Steven was a huge episode. We got it so hyped up, and then it was just the matter of there was things we couldn't edit out, and there was things it was just a whole mess with that. But yeah, no, I definitely got super excited this past week when we finally I guess it was the past 2 weeks when we finally decided we're gonna start focusing on this a lot more.
Let's send it.
So far I think we've been working on this for I would say probably a week, and we've already gotten some big guests.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say we've really been working at this for 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think the time we spent just brainstorming, and it's finally all coming to whatever fruition. It's all finally coming real, and it's crazy. We got so many guests lined up for you guys. Tudor's gonna be doing some solo episodes with some of his buddies, and if I ever get the chance, I'll be doing some solos and we'll be together. We're gonna be pushing out content, no matter who's there. That's why there's two of us. I always said, no matter what, I just want to push content. So if I'm not there, if Tudor's not there, it's not the end of the world. You've seen some without Tudor already.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be there, and we're working together still, so don't ever think otherwise. For the future, I'm really excited about the new editor we got and the thumbnails. As you guys can see, the new rebrand on the Instagram, the TikTok, everything. We're rebranding. We're going to be coming out with our own brand soon, kind of, like our brand. We don't have a name yet. I don't know if we do or not, because this is filmed 2 weeks beforehand. So if you see a brand name, we figured it out. But if not, it's whatever.
I think as for our logo, our logo was nice. It just I know our editor had talked about how he thought there was a lot going on in it. Our colorway and everything, I like that colorway, and I like how he kind of edited down our logo and made it to what it is now, because I think it still shows who we were before, but it's just a little more updated and everything, and it's just shorter and it's easier to look at,
and it's a lot better. I was using free editing software he's using.
Oh yeah, dude, I think he's going to be a big game changer with editing everything. He's already up to this point. We sent him that episode 2 days ago, a day ago, and he already has it all edited up. He's putting in that.
I would say his name, but I don't know how he wants it.
I figure if once we get into it a little bit, we talk to him, we'll be okay, we can introduce him on the Instagram, maybe get him on an episode.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming up, like you said, our brand. We have ideas for what we want to do for our brand as merch and stuff, but we haven't figured out what that one thing we want to call it is.
Yeah, we're just figuring out the name right now. We want to do merch, we want to do giveaways, we want to do all that stuff. But it starts with you guys, and I just want to come on here and say thank you for 100 subscribers as well. That's the first 100 before anything. The first 100 matter the most in my opinion. It's crazy that we hit 100, and it's only been a year, and I know people are 100 subscribers in a year, but we haven't really been as consistent as I'd like, and a lot of it's my fault. When we get back on this train, we're going to do our best, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. That's what this whole episode's about. We're just kind of getting you guys back on track and just kind of chatting it up.
We took off a solid 4 months?
Yeah, I think May was last time.
Yeah, May was the last time, and then before that, if May was the last time, we took off 2 months now. Then before that, I think our last one would have been...
I think February.
Was it February?
I think so, yeah.
No, I thought it would have been January, because I was in season in February.
Maybe then, yeah, maybe it was January.
I was totally thinking that we hadn't filmed or posted since December, but maybe January was correct.
Yeah, I
but anyway,
can't remember.
It was still a long time, and it was just, there was so much going on for both of us.
Yeah.
And I know there were so many times where we had talked about doing stuff, and then plans change, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit easier now that we're introducing more online type stuff.
Yeah.
Where we don't have to be in the same room to film with each other. We don't have to be in the same room to film podcasts at all. Solo content, but it ends up back as our whole channel and everything. And I think getting expanding our guests to different states and everything, I know that's a big thing that we've been getting now. A lot of our upcoming guests will be all over the US and everything. I think that's interesting because you're just meeting a ton of new people. Yeah, we haven't met them in person. It's virtually, but I feel like you're still able to get a meaningful connection with them, even though you're just talking to them through a computer screen. And who knows, maybe down the road, like we film right now, we're filming virtually with them. Down the road, we blow up, we get a ton of subscribers, we're ending up in person with them.
Yep.
When we first started, we were online. Now we're in person with them. I think that's like a cool experience. And I think it's just about getting our name, our brand, and everything out there, just expanding all across. Because at the end of the day, like all that matters in life is what connections you have. And I think we've done a good job recently getting a lot of more connections than we had before. In my personal opinion, I think as much as we've liked to say we were dedicated to the pod before, we had that really strong start where we were posting.
Yeah.
We were consistently every Friday, and then we just kind of took a break because of busy life. But I think now we're kind of like more locked in and
we're figuring
everything.
it out.
We're definitely like,
It's a process,
Yeah.
guys. It doesn't happen overnight. Staying consistent's hard. Only the realest of the real can stay super dialed in with a busy schedule. I mean, you have to be super dialed in. We're just going to take this time to figure that out more and understand it more and understand the game more. I myself don't understand the game as much as I thought I did, but we're going to get back into it, and I promise you guys we're headed for some big stuff very soon.
hard to stay consistent. I think that was the main reason why we added a third person to the team, just to kind of not take more work off of us, but like we're out here filming and everything. It's easier to be able to send all of our content stuff to someone.
Yeah, and I don't have that mind.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have that like tech mind.
Yeah.
There's people they're just like the guy we just brought on. He's a whiz at it. He knows what he's doing. He's really good, and you guys are going to be in for a treat. Everything's going to be so much better quality. And as we keep going up, we'll keep going. We'll get real cameras. We'll get better setup. We're going to be in a whole bunch of different setups. Most like we'll be here most of the time, but when he'll be at college, and I'll maybe do some at my house, and there's going to be a whole bunch of different setups. So you guys are going to see us a lot. We like to travel. We like to take this, and we're going to get a fourth mic so we can have 4 people on. Yeah, we got a lot planned so far. So we just wanted to come on here, let you guys know what we have planned, and kind of start the episode off like that, because I know last episode was Steven's episode. Definitely, after this pod, definitely tune into that one if you haven't seen that one. Really good. Filmed about a year ago. We all look kind of different, but really good episode, and I suggest you take a little time and listen to it.
That was definitely a fun episode.
It was. It's outside. You can kind of hear the crickets, but you can get by it, and that doesn't annoy you, and you want to watch it on YouTube. Also, I forgot to even say expanding. We're going to be expanding to Spotify and Apple Music.
Possibly more.
Yeah, and
I don't know
more.
exactly where else there is.
Yeah, I know there's like Amazon Pods or whatever. We're going to go as far as we can. We're going to be posting wherever we can, whatever makes it easier for you guys. I don't know how to do it yet, but we've tried. And now that we have this third person on our team, I think he can really help us get it out there.
And I mean, we also had some people like DM and stuff, and they're like, yeah, like we're down to help out. Like I had that one guy I was talking to, he was like, yeah, like I'd be down to be on an episode, but I'm also down to give you guys pointers and help you guys expand overall.
Definitely.
And I mean, it just shows that there's, even if you don't know someone, like they're helping you, they want to see you succeed. And I think that's what's been great recently, especially with us getting back on track of like posting consistently and everything like that, even from random people, like all the support and everything that we've gotten from all of you guys and everyone that's just seen our content or heard about it, everything. It's just been such a great support that we've gotten.
Yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm going to be posting on the Instagram more. We're both going to be on the Instagram stories a lot more. Shoot us a like on the Instagram stories. I definitely want to do a giveaway soon, so let's get this channel to 200 subs. And at 200 subscribers, I'm going to do a $50 gift card giveaway. And then after that, it's every 1,000. So 1,000, I'll do a giveaway. 10,000, I'll do a giveaway. 100,000, I'll do a giveaway. Million, I'll do a giveaway. 10 million, I'll do a giveaway. So let's keep going, and maybe even more in between.
The giveaways are just going to increasingly
and they're going to be increasing.
And more better.
And so this, $50 gift card might turn into 100 next time. You never know. Just keep subscribing, keep following. Maybe we'll even do giveaways on the Instagram and TikTok, depending on the follower count and stuff. We want to give back to you guys because you guys watch us for free. You guys take your time. We want to give back to you guys as much as we can. So whether that's merch, free merch, we want to do whatever we can to support you guys as well for supporting us.
Yeah, I think we definitely, once the merch drops, I think we definitely have to give some sort of giveaway out for that.
Yeah, we want to have a shirt for every guest we have on. I think that's, obviously we're not financially stable to do that now, but when we do, I want to get a shirt for every guest we have on, and maybe even past guests, get them a shirt just to show our appreciation for them coming on and stuff.
I'm excited for that merch drop. I mean, just from creating one shirt so far, I think
Yeah.
no matter how we go and matter how we look at it, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm most excited for the future. That and everyone that we have planned. I don't know. I just like talking to new people, and
I do too.
I know when I was younger and everything, like me talking to new people was not my thing. Like I'd rather talk to people I know, like
Yeah.
that type of thing. But I think recently, and like as I've gotten older, I've been able to make more conversation with random people and talk to more people. And I think that it's just gonna be such a fun journey to learn other people's stories. Everyone has a different background. Like you're never gonna
Exactly.
find someone with the same thing. And I think I'm just excited to actually like interact with people that I've never talked to. Like it's just gonna be fun. And
We're
yeah.
definitely excited, and I don't really have a lot of words for it. We're just gonna show you guys what we're doing, and you obviously see the new logo, the new channel art. We want to do something with the merch, but we also are, obviously, I said we were expanding earlier. If you guys have any suggestions for names, leave them in the comments. We want to start a brand kind of like Happy Dad, or there's a whole bunch of people. I can't even think of them right now, but I know Jeff Wittick has his own brand, like Bradley Martin has Raw Talk. We want to do something like that, or Raw Gear, I should say. We want to do something like that. So we want to expand. We're not super, like, we talk about baseball, but we're Out of the Park podcast. It sounds like in the beginning I kind of wanted it to be a sports podcast. As we go on, we talk about sports, and if we have a sports guy on, I love to talk about sports. I'll talk about sports any day. I like to talk about anything on here. That's, everybody asks, yo, what's it about? I say, look, you come on here, and I give people a platform to just express themselves and be themselves. That's what I did this for. So
I think one word even to describe it is life.
For
like
real.
That's what I've been like. Everyone says it's such a broad topic, but everything we get into comes and flows back into the main category of life, and I like that. I mean, I will say that reaching out to people are always like, oh yeah, like, is this a baseball podcast? And I'm like, no. Like, we do so much more than talk about sports. We get into everything, every aspect of life. I think we've gotten into so far.
literally.
Music, everything.
Yeah,
And
I'll
I mean,
talk about whatever.
I mean, as we expand, like, we're going to get into a lot of specific stuff. There's going to be a lot of people giving their views on different things throughout the world, their stories. I think it's just nice to have different views. Even if both of us or one of us doesn't agree with the views that other people have, I think it's good that we're at least here talking about it, and we're still able to listen to people. And I think that's what's going to make our content overall better.
I definitely want to be versatile. I don't want to stick to one thing. So we're definitely open to suggestions on the name. I don't know. Like I said, this is 2 weeks beforehand. We're dropping that. So I don't know if we'll have a name or not already by the time we put this out. If we don't, go down in the comments, suggest some. You can comment as many times as you want. Definitely go follow our Instagram and TikTok. We're rebranding everything. We're just basically starting fresh, and we're starting new. Our content's only going to go up from here, so I'm excited.
So I want to get into something else, like outside of like what we're doing now. I was thinking the other day about like the past and like 2020, COVID, everything like that. I was watching old videos of like Nelk and all the prank people, and I was thinking, like, where did all of the people that used to do pranks go?
Bro,
like, you don't see any videos of people doing pranks anymore. Like, is it just everyone's like, oh yeah, like that's in the past, everything like that? Because I know I looked back at my camera roll and I have a few. We did some pranks in Walmart. I was still in high school, but we got on a college Zoom class, and
in Walmart?
No. Walmart, we did some other things, but we got on a college Zoom class, and this was my favorite memory from before. We got on a college Zoom class from one of our buddies. It was like 3 of us in a room. We were talking, like, we were like typing to like people, stuff like that. I think we didn't record all of it, but I remember we did chime in a little, like talking and everything like that. I think what stuck out the most is, I guess we caused so much commotion in it that we left the Zoom call like 20 minutes before their class was supposed to end. We left it, and I guess about 2 minutes after we left, or even I think right as we were leaving, the teacher like was like super mad that we were messing around in there. I heard, from what I heard, is he started cussing, and then he said, all right, class is dismissed, like this better not happen again, like that type of thing.
I kind of remember this.
Like, the class literally, like, he canceled class because we were messing around in there.
Dude.
We're not going to the extent of all these other YouTubers. We probably did the most simplest things. We were typing in the chat, messing with people, and then we talk and mess with people. And I think he just either wasn't having a good day, or he really took that to heart, because to cancel class just because we were messing around was like a wild thing to do. He didn't even kick us or anything. I don't think he knew who it was.
I remember this. I kind of remember this.
So mad.
I kind of remember like you talking about it. But you said something about the past that got me thinking about a question. When did you start getting like a desire for like YouTube and stuff? Like, when did you start getting like, not like what you want to do with your life, but you know what I mean? Like, you like had a desire, not even just for pocket, like just
when
like
I started
doing YouTube.
wanting to like do YouTube.
Yeah.
It would have had to have been around 2018, 2019, what we were in.
Yeah.
It would have been
10th grade. That would have been 10th grade.
10th grade was 2020, no?
And 19. It was 19
So then
to
maybe it was
20.
like 2018, maybe it was like 9th grade.
9th grade.
Because I had just started watching like all the bigger YouTubers, like Vitali. I started watching
Oh,
him.
yeah, he's like popping right now.
Him, Nelk, and there was one more I watched that I really was like, okay, this seems like a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously during 2020, like watching Nelk and they were coming out with videos so often, it was so hard not to want to do some sort of YouTube, and that's why me and Ivan started like actually like doing pranks and stuff in public.
Yeah, I remember that.
We started like doing a lot of stuff. We just never recorded it or anything because I mean we didn't know
Yeah, you
that
didn't.
phones had that good of cameras. Like we didn't know where
Yeah.
we were gonna post it. But I know they're out there somewhere is our original YouTube channel that we made.
Bro, I have one too.
We didn't post anything. I think once posted it out there saying like, hey, we have this. I don't even know how, it's probably only has 2 subscribers or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I know I have some videos of us messing around, but like I had told you earlier in the week, I was like, I'm so down to get back into even like trying to do some sort of pranks
Yeah.
in public. I have a notes app from before when we had reached out to, this was still me and Ivan when we were trying to do that type of stuff. When I had reached out to random like people on my Snapchat, like
I
Instagram,
remember
everything.
that. Yeah, you would like
I have a
post on your
whole
story.
list,
Yeah.
a whole list of pranks that we had got like sent in and everything like that. And I think it's something I would be interested in exploring further and possibly even like not either posting on this channel or posting on a different channel, like making like a side channel for this podcast. As much as I like doing podcasts, I
Yeah.
want to further expand our YouTube presence to
Yeah.
different things,
I definitely want to do more too.
like vlogs,
the
everything
future.
like that.
Yeah.
But,
I'm down to do whatever.
When was the moment you
Dude.
realized?
Well, so I have like 2 different stories. There's a point in time where I wanted to be like content creator,
Mm.
and then there's a point in time where I wanted to be a podcaster, and that was podcast. I would say like 2020, 2021. I would say somewhere around there, like my sophomore, junior year of high school. But when I really got into YouTube was about, it's almost, I can't believe it, it's 10 years ago in March of next year. So it'll be 10 years. We started, it was me, my brother, and my buddy Zach, and we started this little YouTube channel. We started filming on this laptop, HP laptop. I mean, the camera quality was maybe 180p. I mean, it was the worst camera quality ever, and we didn't have mics or nothing. Like, we just turned it on and spoke, and I remember the first video was March of 2015. I can't even believe it. It doesn't even feel real. But so we would post so much in a day. Like, we posted like 3 videos in a day. Then the next day we post like 3. Take a week break, then post like 3, then post like 4 in a day. And then we ended up taking a break until like, I want to say like mid 2016. We like posted like a couple videos here and there, and we were trying to kind of turn into like a gaming channel, kind of like a phase type thing. I don't know what it was, but we like, my buddy Zach's tech nerd, tech whiz, and he started learning how to do thumbnails, clip stuff. And like we were doing like clickbait, all this stuff. And we're young. I mean, this is 2016. I was 12. He was 13. My brother was 10. And so we're all like super young, grade school. He started doing this clickbait stuff. And I was telling him like, dude, I want to be different. I don't want to clickbait like all these guys. To be honest, back then clickbait was a thing. Like back in 2016, so you look at Jake Paul's video, you look at all these people, Rice Gum, all these people that were popping, they all did clickbait. So then I was like, start doing it again. So yeah, it's crazy.
Wow,
Yeah.
Wow, I totally
I love Rice Gum, bro.
I forgot about.
I know, bro. He's just
Wow.
so we start doing this and we got to 50 subscribers then. Like it was like quick. Like we gained like 15 subscribers in like a day. And I was like, bro, what the heck? So we did like a little 50 subscriber special. We went into like this forbidden area. Like it's literally fenced off and there's a hole cut in the fence. And we went and we would do clown hunting videos. This is like when clown hunting was, we did stuff like that, like stupid little vlogs and stupid challenge, like Bean Boozled challenge and stupid stuff like that. A week later, we hit 100 subscribers. I'm like, dude, what is going on? And so we did a 100 subscriber special. And then a couple weeks later, we hit 200. And then the new year started and we're at 300, then 400, then 500. I was like, oh my God. Like there was a point in time I sat down and just like, I don't know if I looked in the mirror, I don't remember, but I do remember I was like, oh my God, we're literally going to be the next like Jake Paul. Like I literally thought that, oh my God, we're growing so fast. And bro, father time or whatever you call that, snap. I'm in 9th grade and I want nothing to do with the channel anymore. We all fell apart. It was sad. I'm not even lying. Like it was the saddest thing that ever happened to me. Cause that's really like, I don't want to say like where my relationship with Zach died. Cause I love Zach forever, but we became like really distant and I only see him like once a year now. It's tough. when you spent every day with someone, like now you see them once a year. And me and my brother have a horrible relationship. I think we don't talk a lot. We used to be like super close. Like I wouldn't say the YouTube channel died. It was more like the relationship died to me. Like I remember just feeling like that, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I'm growing up, and that's when time really hit me. I was like, oh my god. That was in 2019 that we stopped it. Forgot
That's
to mention that.
crazy. It's already
So it took 4 years. We started to hit 500 subscribers. Now the channel's gone. All the videos are privated, and I don't have like access to it or anything because it was his dad's account or something. Really thankful for those times, and I love those videos, and I'm glad that they exist.
yeah.
It's kind of like a dark turn. Like it's kind of sad, but that's when I really found out like, yo, I love the internet and I love YouTube and I love social media. Like that was my like defining moment. I wish I was closer with those guys. I wish I was closer with my brother, and I wish Zach was still here, but he's doing big things in Florida, so I can't hate on him. Really big things.
Yeah, that's the one thing I think that sucks about growing up is you just start to drift apart from people that you used to, like, especially when you're in high school. Like, you're with the same person for however many hours a day.
Yeah.
For 12 years of your life. And then just one day it's like, well, this guy's going to work. This guy's going to college. This guy's going overseas. Like, it's
crazy.
Everyone goes so many different directions. And it's like, it's so hard to keep in contact with everyone. I mean, it's a little easier now that we have so many forms of social media and ways to contact people. It just gets life just changes so much and gets so busy.
It's crazy. Like, there's people that you would go in. I call them my school friends. You never really hung out with them outside of school, maybe at the football games or whatever. You go into school and you talk to them like every day, and then you graduate, and I haven't said a word since.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing to me. Like, there's people that a lot of people I still rock with. Like, a lot of people that I talk to, I still talk to. I still talk to a lot of people these days. There's a lot of people like you would talk to in class and sit next to, and then you would only see them in school, and now you don't even think about them. It's crazy.
I think there's only
Crazy.
really, I agree with the whole school friends thing. I think there's only a select few people that I now, like, even we've graduated for 2 years, 2.5-ish years.
Dude, that's
I think in June it would have been 2 years.
we've been graduated technically for.
We graduated in 2022, it's
Yeah.
2024, so we've been graduated for 2 years.
You know, that makes me sick. We would have started senior year 3 years ago at the end of this month.
It's crazy.
That makes me like sick to my stomach. I remember the first day of school. Like, I had super long hair. My face was clean shaved. I like remember like it was yesterday. And the football games, so fire. Senior year was tough.
Yeah,
so fire.
I am so grateful that we had so many different, like, we had so many pictures from senior year, everything like that.
I am too, for sure.
I mean, I don't regret not doing anything in senior year outside of maybe playing football. That's something I would be like, okay, maybe, but like,
I say the same thing, but then you look at all the times in the student sections we had, and all the
so
pictures,
much
like,
better. I think
so
up there.
fun, dude.
They had a decently good team, but I also think that our student section was pretty good, and we held our ground against all these other teams. So can I say I regret it? No, I don't think I regret it at all.
I don't think. I think it would have been cool to like see us out there. Like, if
Yeah.
I would have played football, like, it would have been cool. But in the end, I'm like, dude, I'm really glad I didn't. Like, it's one of them things.
No, it's definitely. But I also think I did pretty much everything else I wanted to do in high school. I mean,
did
there may
too.
be like some minor things that I was like, oh yeah, like I didn't want to do that. Like, I didn't go to many dances. I think the only dance I went to in high school, middle school, like all, I think was just prom my senior year.
Wow.
Like,
I went to. I didn't go to all. I went to 3. I think I went to middle school, the middle school dance. I went to one dance in 10th grade, and then I went to prom. I think that's it. I can't.
I think I might have went to one in middle school.
Yeah. I went to it was like a beach theme. And
That was the one I think I went to.
Yeah, it was me, a whole bunch of us were Brendan.
Yeah.
And bro, I remember they played I don't know if it was Drake, I forget. There was this one song, it was a popular song in like 2017, 2016, and we were going nuts. We had like a mosh pit, and you know, it's just stupid, 13-year-old kid stuff, like.
I mean, now you see that, like,
Yeah.
every party that you have to go to get that type of feeling is pretty much there's always going to be alcohol and stuff
That's
like
another
that
dude.
involved,
We should get into that.
which is I don't think, I wish there was like, I wish you could go back to those days where it's like everyone can meet, like you have like parties and stuff like that where there's not like alcohol, there's not all these drugs, everything involved. Like, I wish it would just be something like that.
I don't know. I just don't even know how to like start this up. So people like will ask, like, a whole bunch of people I know drink. I'm not gonna say names or anything. Whole bunch of people. I mean, that's how everyone is. Everyone knows someone that drinks too much sometimes, and I literally don't do anything. I smoke a cigar once in a while. So there's a reason I don't drink. And one, it's really bad for you. I don't think you should ever drink. I think it's stupid. I can't control anyone, obviously, and it's always good, I'm not even gonna lie, it's probably good to have a couple here and there. When I was young, I don't keep much promises. This is my problem. I don't want to say a liar, but I kind of am. I'm just really bad. And I told my mom, I promised her I would never drink. And I have drank before, I'll be honest. I've had maybe one drink at a time. I've never drank more than one drink at a time. I've drank maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. I promised my mom when I was younger that I would never, when I turned 21 and stuff, I would never drink. And I do not even, I look at alcohol and it just disgusts me. I'm different. A lot of people, they're like, yo, I'm ready to turn up. I'm just like, I don't know. People always, so I'm always saying this because people always ask me, why don't you drink? And this is the reason why. So if anyone I'm going to clip this up, and every time someone asks me, I'm literally going to show you this clip because that's the reason I don't drink. It's because I made a promise to my mom when I was younger, and I want to keep it. And I also want to live a healthy lifestyle that I don't need alcohol for, and I want to keep my liver safe.
I was going to say, yeah, you're coming up, it's August now? You got till March? That's when
I
your
will
birthday
definitely go
will
out
be?
with you guys, but I'm not gonna. I swear I won't drink. My 21st birthday, bro. Let's go to Ocean City, Maryland.
We're really not gonna do anything that requires anyone to be 21. So I turned 21 in November, so I'm so down to do something. I know my uncle, I think, had invited and said that I should come down to Florida. We can go to some sort of island. I think that would be so fire,
dude. Lit
to do that type of thing. But yeah,
you're 4 months older than me, so you have a lot of
time. I
time.
don't even know what I want to do for my 21st.
Yeah, I can't really do anything with you. I may seem lame, may seem like a lame guy, but I have to live up to my word and my promise because I don't really live up to those much or often. So I want to get into hunting too.
That's what I was gonna say. Before all baseball in the winter, I was hunting every November.
Dude.
I'd go out with my dad. We'd go out a couple days. It gets fun. You see.
Now I want
it
for the game though. Now I want it for the deer meat.
Yeah.
Because
bro,
it's so good for you and the nutrition in deer meat. It's crazy. All the vitamins and it's crazy, bro.
We'll have to go hunting together sometime.
Bro, I will 100. Dude, we should film it.
We'll get a little vlog
fun,
going
bro.
for hunting.
So funny. We'd have to be so quiet.
It would be fire.
So fun. That'd be the funniest vlog we put out yet.
Because I have my hunter safety course. I just have to get a license and everything.
Yep, I need to do it too. This year it's kind of too late because I can't get any tags.
Yeah.
Next year we're gonna do that. I'll be 21. I'll have my safety license. I'll have everything. So I'm gonna do it. And dude, let's do it. That'll be so fun. That'd be the funniest video we ever produce. So funny.
I think we definitely need to get into stuff like that, vlogs and stuff like that. I think that would be a nice way to...
Yeah, we should make another channel and just have it OTP vlog, OTP, whatever, OTP,
yeah, because
literally.
I feel like we can post pretty much anything there.
Exactly.
I was talking to my one friend, and obviously, it sucks for you now where you're at, but I was talking to my one friend about going golfing one time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to bring someone... someone to film it and everything.
Yeah.
That way it's a vlog type thing, and we'll have mics, everything like that.
That'd be so funny. You gotta do it.
It stinks.
Even chip and putt. Going there.
No, I think just
up,
filming a lot of things.
Take that stand and just set it up and film yourself.
I think a lot of things is gonna be better if you film, and it's just people might not care what I'm doing on a random Wednesday night playing mini golf or something like that. But I think it would be nice just to have other content. Maybe at some point once you are back into golf,
dude, let's do it.
I definitely suck at golf. I've never played I played once, and I never knew actually how to play. I didn't even have my own clubs, but now I have my own clubs. They're pretty crappy, but dude, I'm willing to play 18 holes and just see how bad I am at golf.
Go to the range, bro. What I did, go to the range 5 to 10 times before you play. And just learn the basics, and then go out there and just test yourself. That's literally what I did. My dad said, "Look, we're gonna go, and whatever you shoot is whatever you shoot." And I went, and I had fun. Even though I shot terrible, I had fun, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm kind of addicted."
I just want to drive a golf cart around the.
It is fun.
There.
It's fun.
I've driven golf carts before, and I love driving that. I just think it'd be so fun to get a couple people together, a couple friends, and just go out and enjoy.
No, it definitely is. More early morning, late at night, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Early morning's better, but I've never got to play a late night round of golf, and that's what I want to play when I watch the sun come down on 18.
I don't know if I would want to play late night.
Just like
I feel
not
early
late.
morning would be really nice.
Oh, it's so fun, dude. It's cold in the morning. It's not. Oh, it's so
I think
fire.
when I played my one round, I think we started at 9.
So
it wasn't really that early.
We started at 6:30 at Eagles Landing.
Yeah, I want to go really early and hope that the sun's rising and everything is just coming up.
It's so fire, dude. It's still dark out when you wake up. I
think it would be so nice, but I don't know how I would feel doing it at night. I don't know if I would enjoy that
I
or
don't know.
not.
I've never played. I've always played. I think the earliest or the latest I've ever teed off is like 7:30. I literally have never teed off after that. I've always teed off at 6:30, 6:45, 6:54, or 7:10,
Mhm.
7:12, something like that. I might have teed off at 8 or something once, maybe when we played a scramble. I can't really remember. But it's crazy. Like I've only teed off like super early in the morning, so I can't even make like a comment on late night golf. I can't make a comment because I've never played
Yeah.
it. But it does look. I do want to do it once. I want to start at like 3 o'clock and end at like 7 or something, and just see the sun start coming down. I think it would be pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I
I don't know.
definitely can't wait to do that, and I can't wait to expand to
I'm
a
telling you
different.
guys, we're gonna start doing vlogs, dude. It's what's crazy is you'll be 22 when we go hunting.
Yeah, because I think I turn. I
Yeah.
think I usually turn
Yeah, it's right after.
21
Yeah, because
the
right
week
after
before
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
and we go right after.
right
Yeah.
after. Like it's almost sick.
Time flies.
You know, and you know what sucks is that moment will be here like that.
Mhm.
I mean, we'll be talking about going next week in about like it's literally it's what 12 months or 14 months
Mhm.
from now, and that 14 months it's crazy.
I mean, hopefully
It's
by that
sick.
14th month, we have a large fan
Yeah.
base of our podcast,
I hope so.
and there's
We'll
a lot
see.
more people that can enjoy our vlogs and podcasts
Yeah.
and everything.
I'm whatever it takes, and I know it's a grind, and I know it's not gonna happen overnight. So
Mhm.
I'm ready for whatever, and I'm excited for whatever. Doesn't matter to me. The only last thing I want to get into, what's it called, mental health. Should we
Yeah.
get into that? All right, listen, guys. I know everyone goes through something. If you ever are going through a hard time and you're watching us or whatever, feel free to contact us and comment, do whatever. Mental health is a real thing. And men, women, everybody. Me and Tudor both deal with it as well. We're human, and we're always going to deal with struggles. I struggle a lot. Not like anything you should be worried about. Like, we both struggle, and we're human, and you should know that no matter what you're going through, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Definitely, I'm going to put a phone number in the description. So if
Mhm.
you are feeling like that, please go dial that number or contact us. I'm always open to answering. So anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big deal. I
Definitely.
mean, now you see a lot of more of people with like higher platforms. They're all coming out and being like endorsing, like getting help. You shouldn't be ashamed to get help.
Yeah, don't be
I
ashamed.
know in one of our upcoming episodes, we're going to have someone on there, and she, as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure her brand is built off of mental health. I mean, maybe it's the one after this one, but
yeah, we don't know yet.
But
We'll
yeah, I
find
know. I
out.
think she's really big on mental health, and I think we're gonna bring her on here just to get like
Yeah.
her story, like, and just
Yeah, I
really
definitely
dive into
and
that.
I need to understand it more because
Yeah.
it's something that's like new. Like when you start growing up, it just kind of hits you out of nowhere. So definitely, if you guys are going through something, I'm putting a phone number in the description. Go dial that and get off this video immediately. I know it's the end, but get off this video, go dial that and talk to somebody and talk to your friends. Don't ever be ashamed to talk to your friends about it. It's something I'm not even as open as I wish I was about it.
Mhm.
Talk to your friends. I see the Patty the Batty thing, Patty Pimblett. He talks about it. He says it really good. He talks about he'd rather have someone cry on his shoulder than him cry carrying their coffin. Definitely talk to somebody, and you can talk to your friends before you call the number. But if you're really going through it, call that number, and you can always reach out to us as well. But that's the end of the video, guys. Stay tuned for next week. Don't know what's coming. Hope you guys like the rebrand. Tudor, any last words?
Definitely in the comments leave possible names for our brand.
If we don't have one yet, I know it's in 2 weeks,
Um,
so if we don't have one, leave them.
Yeah, 100%. I think. I mean, obviously, we look at all the comments, so we're gonna pick out the best one, and maybe whoever gives us the best name, if we decide from there, possibly getting some free merch.
Dude, let's go. Yeah. If you guys come up with a name, we don't have a name yet, we might do a free merch giveaway
People
for
love
that person.
free stuff.
All right, take care, guys, and we'll see you next Friday.